Hi friends, welcome back. Happy Sunday. Today I thought it would be fun to wrap up the month of March with all of my favorites that I've been kind of discovering, using this month. I have a lot of them, so buckle up. Let's get into it. All right, the first thing on my list is actually these Melody Asani hoops. These are my favorite hoop earrings that I have been completely obsessed with and wearing nonstop for the last couple of months. My amazing sister-in-law actually got me a gift card to Melody Asani for, I think it was Christmas this year. It was either Christmas or my birthday, but I think it was Christmas. So thoughtful of her. She knows that Melody Asani is one of my favorite designers. I love her jewelry. I love her apparel as well, but especially her jewelry. So these are the hoops that I picked up, and I have just been wearing these nonstop. They are deceivingly light. They look heavy and they feel very luxe and like weighted, but actually when you wear them, they are hollow. So they're very lightweight and I wear them every single day. If I remember correctly, these were really affordable too. I think they're around $25 or $35, which for really good quality, long lasting hoops, especially by an independent designer, I think that's a really good deal. I also picked up this necklace. This just is a W, but I picked this up to stand for Wade. I also think it's really pretty on like a date night to wear on its own. Anyways, I just love Melody Asani. She's still underrated in my opinion, but so talented. Next up on the list is an orange lipstick. I think I just mean orange lipstick in general. It does not matter which kind you have, but there's something about the spring, like amping up for summer. I love a good orange lipstick. It's not like a classic red, but it's like a little bit of an orange. I just love it with a bronzy kind of brown neutral eye. Something about this just says like I'm getting ready for summer and I am feeling that way. So any little orange lipstick will do. About Face has some really good ones. This is the shade Torch Ginger from KBD Beauty. Another favorite I had on the list was powder foundation. I have been living in powder foundation throughout the month of March. I just like it for touch-ups. I keep one of these little MAC Studio Fix powders in my purse actually when I'm traveling around, just to touch up throughout the day. Sometimes it's nice to kind of just melt the rest of your contour in with the blush or soften or define anything, and I've just been really loving a good powder foundation. Another thing that I will sometimes do is actually just wear powder foundation on its own with some contouring and liquid blush kind of layered underneath it. So I'll go in with skincare, I'll go through and I'll do a little bronzing routine that I'm going to tell you about in a minute. I'll add some liquid blush, maybe a little bit of my Auric Glow Lust, and then I have like a radiant complexion, and then I'll just go through with powder foundation in the areas where I would put a liquid foundation, but I'm just using way less product, and for my oily skin, it has just been great combo lately. Highly recommend this stuff. So speaking of complexion, these are the Sunny Glow bronzing drops from Pacifica. This is what they look like. These guys are basically a dupe for the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops, but in my opinion, I actually like the formula even better. So I just go in with like a duo fiber brush, something that works well with creams, and I like to just put this around the perimeters, kind of like around my temples and around the high points of my cheekbones, and this just warms up the whole face. Hopefully you can see this okay, but this is the tone of it. It's got like a really nice glowy finish, but the way that this blends out is what I love so much about it. And I also feel like once it dries down, this actually really stays in place. So depending on your skin tone, I think these are really beautiful for summer. Only complaint or wish from them is that they would make a wider shade range so that this was really more inclusive. But that being said, I love the formula. I feel like it dries down and it actually becomes kind of like long lasting and waterproof while still giving like a radiant kind of glow finish. So really been loving this a lot. Sticking with beauty products, a cleanser that I have been using nonstop is the Melt Off AWF cleanser from Fenty Skin. I have about 2 or 3 of these, and thank goodness, because I'm ripping through this. I just started using this in March and I'm flying through it, but this removes my makeup in such an interesting way. It's different than a balm and different than an oil. I kind of stopped using my Benefit cleansing oil because I just ran out of it, and I had one of these and I was like, let's give it a try, and I have not stopped ever since. It has this really cool interesting packaging. It's kind of messy, but you actually just press this little button on the top and it squirts out the product. And this is like, it's almost like a balm in a liquid form. I've just been loving this to remove my makeup, and I feel like it kind of conditions my skin at the same time. I do go in with a little exfoliant and just get the oil finish off of my skin, but if you have dry skin, your skin would love this because it's got a little bit of an oily after finish kind of. So for skincare this month, I've kept it very simple. I am finding the older I get, the more my skin reacts really well to a consistent, reliable routine that I don't change up. For moisturizer, I've just been keeping it really simple. I don't even have this on my list, but I'll show you because this has definitely been a favorite. This is almost gone. But this is my Tower 28 SOS Daily Barrier Cream. I freaking love this moisturizer. I push it on everyone that I meet because I think it is just so good. It actually is functional and moisturizes my skin without making it oily or slippy for before makeup. I just love it. I also feel like it calms down any redness or any breakouts I have. It like treats that while also moisturizing. That's all I can ask for. In combination with my Tower 28 SOS Barrier Cream, I've been absolutely loving the Paula's Choice 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. This is basically salicylic acid in a bottle, and you can use it all over as a toner, but I've actually been using this. This is the travel size, by the way. The full size is gigantic. This is the full size compared to the travel size. But I've just been using this almost as like a spot treatment. So you can use it all over as a toner, but I actually find that it sometimes strips my skin too much if I do that. So I'll just take a little bit on my finger and tap it onto a breakout or a spot that I have, and the next day it is almost completely gone. So I've been loving this as like a spot treatment. And all over if you need like a good true exfoliation. So while I'm on the topic of skincare, this is another favorite that I have just been completely loving this month. This is something I will repurchase. I don't care how much it is. It's one of those products that is going to the grave with me. This is the Kiehl's Retinol Skin Renewing Daily Microdose Serum. It's a mouthful, but oh my gosh, this is one of the most effective products I've ever tried. I've been using this every single night, and I don't know if you can tell right now because I have a lot of makeup on, but usually I have blemishes kind of around my chin. I'll tend to get breakouts up along my cheeks where I apply the most product. This has just been helping to, number one, get rid of those breakouts. Number two, even the tone of my skin. I wake up in the morning with a bit of a glow. My skin just feels more even and all around just bouncy and happy. So I'm loving this so much. I actually used this product for the first time last year when I was prepping my skin for the wedding. I wanted to just be in a really good routine with my skin before the wedding, so I didn't get any breakouts and my skin was like literally the best it could look. So I used that combo of the Tower 28 SOS cream, a little bit of the Paula's Choice BHA, and then this baby. And this I just repurchased from Sephora. They do send me PR, but this wasn't gifted. I did buy this myself because I tried it originally in PR last year and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So I picked it up again at the beginning of March and I've already seen a difference in the way my skin handles breakouts and just like recovers. She's worth it. All right, moving into some tech things. This is the GoPro Creator Kit, and I seriously cannot recommend this enough. GoPro was really kind to send this over, so this was gifted, just to let you know, but I would repurchase this a million times over. It comes with this handle, which basically can act like a little mini tripod, so when I'm working on clients or if I just need to set it down on the go, it's great. It also has the classic GoPro little screw-on thing, so this can work with any of the regular GoPro mounts. The special thing about this is the media mod that goes around the camera. So this actually just plugs into the media mod and then connects to this body. So it has a built-in mic to make your audio better. It's got a little light that when you turn it on is so freaking bright. So if I'm vlogging, I still have light. It's got about 2 or 3 different brightnesses. And a flash apparently. But I just really love this for on the go. It can fit right in my purse. I don't need to have a huge camera around. And usually for the vlogging that I do, I don't care as much about the camera quality. It's like you're along with me on the ride. It's not going to be perfect. I've just been really loving this, and it has a micro SD card, so it's really easy to just quickly transfer to my computer. This also works with their GoPro Quick app, which is incredible. So if you connect it to your phone, you can actually get the footage like Bluetoothed right to your phone and start editing if you want to use it on your phone as well. So I just highly recommend this. It's so easy to use. And this tripod handle actually acts as a backup battery. So I charge the camera and then I charge the handle, and it just lasts forever. So highly recommend. Normally for videos like this, I'll shoot on my Sony camera, which I love. That's what I'm filming on right now. But for vlogging and just having something on the go, this is a really great option and a lot more affordable than a huge big camera. On the topic of tech, this is a laptop stand, and I didn't even know that this was a thing that existed until a couple of months ago. I had always just been putting my computer up on boxes, yes, like shoe boxes or books. So this sits on the desk right here, and you set your laptop right on top of this stand. It's got a little lip to hold it, and you can adjust it, you can bend it back, you can bend it forward, you can lift it all the way up, and it's about a foot taller than the regular table would be. So I really love this for having like a secure, stable place to put my laptop for meetings, and it gets the Zoom webcam kind of like up higher, so it gives you a better camera angle, and I've just been loving this. Best investment is like 30 bucks. Another amazing Amazon find this year, this is a jewelry holder. I think I have a couple of things in here right now. I don't have any rings, but when I travel, I've been putting my rings in here because I like to wear usually big chunky rings on the go. I also have been storing my lashes in here. There's a pair still in there. And then I keep this little cloth to clean off my camera or jewelry. It's really nice because it's got a built-in mirror, and then you pull this down and you can actually store your hoops. So I have a backup pair of hoops in here. You could put necklaces or anything else too. It's got these little hooks for necklaces. So if I was traveling and I wanted to bring a specific necklace, you can just kind of hang that on one of these hooks, and then it's stored in here. So no more tangling anything up. This is just a really small, compact thing that I feel like is an underrated thing. I usually just toss my hoops straight into my purse and they get damaged, they get scratched, and this is just really adorable and cute. I love that it's a small size. I think they had different shapes as well, but I'll link the one that I got. They definitely had different colors, but I fell in love with the orange, so I love this guy. Next is another pair of earrings. I wanted to mention these little mini hoop earrings that I've been wearing lately because I've gotten a bunch of questions on Instagram about them. So I'm going to direct everyone here so that this is in one place. But these are tiny little mini hoop earrings for my second piercing that I've just been really, really loving lately. They are little chain details. So instead of just a regular hoop, there's a chain that dangles down, and it's just the cutest little thing. Sometimes I'll even just go without my regular hoops, and I still feel girly, and I still feel like there's something in my ear, which, having alopecia, having no hair, that's really helpful for me to just have something when I'm not gonna wear my big hoop earrings, but I just want a little something to feel like I have some jewelry in. I am definitely a gold girly. I do not agree with silver jewelry. I am gold for life. So these are perfect. They have not tarnished. They have not come undone. They're really simple clasp hoop. And they were just a couple of dollars. So I highly, highly recommend these. I love these guys. These next two are kind of weird, but I wanted to mention some shoes that I've been loving this month. I've been wearing these orange chunky sandals literally everywhere. I think I got them from Target. Wild Fable. I'm pretty sure that's the Target brand, but these were $10. There's one thing about me, I love a bargain, and apparently I love orange. I'm in an orange phase right now, and these are so comfortable. I wore these to the recent event I did in Las Vegas, and they packed into my suitcase, and they're lightweight, but they're so fun and 90s, so I've been loving and living in these. Speaking of chunky, I've also been loving these chunky Vans. I had been wanting the classic checkers for a long, long time, and I finally splurged on these guys. I just take a magic eraser, like the bathroom scrubber, and I wipe down these soles so that they stay nice and bright white, but I love the cream and white. And the chunky sole is so fun. It adds a little bit of height, a little bit of leg length, but they're still really fun sneaker vibes. One thing about me is I definitely move through colors that I'm into in waves. I usually love a good citron, like chartreuse, like lime green situation, kind of like these nails, but even brighter, more greeny. But I've been obsessed with orange lately. I just showed you an orange jewelry case, an orange soda, an orange lipstick. I'm in an orange phase. I don't know what to tell you. I have another orange thing. This has been my bag for the last maybe month and a half, 2 months. I'm obsessed. This feels like a sleeping bag, and it is so fun. It feels like a pillow. You could sleep on it if you needed to, but the amount of space in this bag is why I love it. It's got a really nice magnetic closure that feels really luxe and really high quality. It's got pockets here, so I like to store additional hoop earrings for backup. I have a bracelet here. I have my phone. The amount of things I have in this bag is insane. I have headphones. There's another zippered pouch on the other side. So I just feel like it has a ton of storage. You can wear it on your shoulder. The straps are long enough to wear across your shoulder. And also I just wear it on the side of my arm like this. But it also has these cute little carrying straps as well. Sometimes I just tuck them in if I don't want them to be visible. And then you can use the little magnetic clasp, or you can zip it fully shut too. So if you really want security, the whole bag does zip close. So I just feel like this is such a good bag. It's from Amazon, nothing crazy, but I will link it. I do have a little Amazon storefront, so all these products that are from Amazon will be listed there, and I do earn a small commission, just so you know. But this is my favorite bag that I've maybe ever bought. It's just like a hug. Love it. The next thing I wanted to share is actually this sweatshirt. This is from Abercrombie and Fitch, but it says Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and it's just got this really cute mountain scene on it, which I'm from Montana. I love the mountains, but I just feel like it's very 80s. But it's this oversized fit. I think this is a large. This was in the men's section, but these are the softest sweatshirts. I swear I've washed this like 100 times by now in just a couple of months because I have just been wearing it nonstop. It's got the drop shoulder that I really like. I'm very picky about sweatshirts. It's got to feel oversized. It's got to feel long. It's got to feel like I don't want to wear anything else ever. And that's what this feels like. All right, back to Makeup Land. These lip liners are from Freck Beauty. These just dropped in March, I believe, like early March. So good. They are the perfect balance of creamy and long lasting. When I tell you they do not budge from your lips, they do not budge. I have tried so many lip liners out there and I'm very picky. I've been wearing makeup for a long time and I've tried everything under the sun, but these are one of my favorite formulas maybe ever. I just feel like the combo of that like emollient, smooth creaminess with a long lasting formula like does not exist on the market. So Freck, you did that. Honestly, all the shades they came out with are gorgeous, but I think I wear the shade number 4 the most. This is like kind of an in-between nude tone. I think a similar shade would be like Pillow Talk Medium. It's just kind of like a neutral mauve-y nude lip liner, but I just freaking love this. I will wear this forever. I also wanted to mention some lashes that I have been wearing nonstop, honestly, since last year. This is like a year favorite. This will be, mark my words, in the best beauty of 2024. They're actually the falsies that I'm wearing right now. These are from Blend Bunny Cosmetics in the shade Saint. I hope you can see them okay, but they are the perfect combination of fluffy and spiky. And when it comes to lashes, I'm very particular. I am very picky. I want my lashes to look dramatic, but not crazy. I want them to be wearable, but not too natural, you know what I mean? I'm very picky. One Size Beauty actually used to make eyelashes, and I have been searching for a dupe or something similar to them for so long since they discontinued their lashes. If you don't know, One Size Beauty used to make the most gorgeous eyelashes. They were drag. They had 2 styles. One was like a really fluffy, dramatic, like drag lash, and they were huge. And the second one was something like this. They looked just like this one. And this is the only thing I've found on the market that actually competes with that former One Size Beauty lash. It is literally like the same thing, but half the price. I actually met Patrick Starr one time at an event. I think it was an About Face Beauty event. Halsey was there and everyone was crowding around her. Patrick Starr was there, I was there, and we were both waiting in line to meet Halsey. And we had a moment. He was like, "Oh my God, your aura." And I was like, "Your aura, you are amazing." We just had a conversation and we were talking about products. I was like, "I'm obsessed with your lashes. Where did they go? Why can't I find them anywhere?" And he was like, "Oh, it's a long story. Retailers were in Sephora, so we have to meet quantity quotas and whatever." And I was like, "Okay, could I buy some from you?" And he's like, "Oh my God, girl, give me your address." Gave me his phone and I wrote down my address, never heard from him. Needless to say, I never got those lashes, but these are the closest thing that I can find and they're a fraction of the price, so it all worked out. All right, this next thing is filthy, number 1, so forgive me just before I even start. This is a brush carrier from Esom Beauty, Esom Cosmetics, I don't know. They're a pretty small brand, but I've been repurchasing this for years. I think this is my 3rd one. The zipper always breaks and I go buy another one. I don't know what to say. This is just like one of those products that I need to have. This holds almost all of my everyday makeup. Like all of my brushes go back here. You can even fit powders and bronzers and things back here, but all of my brushes fit in here. It is the perfect size and this is open. So you can put scissors, you can put your tools, you can put brushes in here. I have lip liner, eyeliner, all of my lip products here, brushes here, and then powders back here. And this is where I put all my pomades, I put my pencil sharpener, all my skincare, everything fits in this side and I zip it up. It's really nice because if you have anything come loose, one time I had a pigment, like a pressed pigment, come loose and explode in here and it didn't get all over my brushes because it's zipped off and there's a plastic little flap between this and this. This is absolutely filthy. This needs to be cleaned desperately and I'm gonna do that right after this video actually. But I love this because it's a hard case so the whole thing zips up like this. If you are working on set, it also has a hand carrier so you can hold this, or you could stack this on top of your luggage if you needed to. It's just so good and nothing is gonna get bent or broken in here because it's a hard case. So good. This next product deserves a special shout out, and I had to give it a little nod because this was created by Samantha Ravindal, who is an amazing YouTuber and creator. She now runs her own brand Auric, and this is just the most beautiful packaging. This is the Plush Ritual Recovery Ceramide Lip Treatment, and it is everything. This is worth every single penny. Honestly, it's a little pricey. I think it's around $34 or $38, but it's got this gorgeous tube. And when you push up the product, put it on your lips, then you use this little cooling thing to kind of like blend it and melt it into the lips. And it is just such a luxurious experience. I love the cap. I love the package. My only request is make one that's scented, that's delicious, like cinnamon or something like that. Forever. So good. Another lip product I've been loving for just throughout the day. This is the Tower 28 Lip Softy. This claims to also be a lip treatment, but it has the smell I was just talking about. Wishing was in Plush Ritual. This one is in the scent Dulce de Leche. Oh, it smells like a Mexican bakery. They have a bunch of different tints, so unlike that Auric Ceramide lip treatment, this one actually has a bit of a nude tint. So sometimes I'll just throw on a lip liner and then add this over top, and it's just creamy and delicious. I think I did it. I made it through this whole list and I checked them off as I went. All right, you guys, I think that is it. We made it through the whole list. So if you're still watching, props to you. You made it through. All these things in front of me are my favorite things from the whole month of March and before. So I hope you loved following along. I really loved sharing these things with you. I'm gonna go enjoy my orange beverage with my orange purse, my orange lipstick, and my orange shoes. Cheers. Happy Sunday.